Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coin Lady channel. Here at MIT, Gary Gensler famously declared that 75% of the Bitcoin market is more like cash than a security. And they really don't matter at all in the context of security law. Let's skip ahead a few years. And his tune is rather distinct from the rest, isn't it? According to him, virtually all cryptocurrency tokens are securities that must be registered. That's the catch-22 for me, because I realize that things happen swiftly in our sector. No one back then could have foreseen the current state of affairs. You alter your outlook, yet he must shoulder some blame. If you want to do business in the United States, you need to register with the SEC and file periodic reports with them, which is why I believe they need to issue clear guidelines. And I think it'd be great for investors, and I can tell you right now that a lot of projects would love to do this, that projects want to be the first to be approved by the SEC, and not this wackadoo Hindman speech stuff. I mean, official approval. What that would do to a protocol would be nuts, especially for an altcoin. You would see massive volume of money flowing in, and a big risk that's stripped off. But I don't think Gary will agree to it. He wants to place the blame on business owners, claiming that they operate illegally and refuse to register their businesses and comply with the law. And I think he assumed we'd have crypto clarity when he first started calling on Congress, saying things like, "Hey, we need more money, maybe you need to rewrite the rules." Nope, not gonna happen. The Trump tax package is still in effect 3 years into this administration. We don't even have a tax code, so we certainly won't be discussing more unusual topics like crypto frameworks anytime soon. And this is a government that doesn't like crypto, so they haven't been given any room or clarification. Therefore, he must approach this from a new direction and attempt to force his way inside. We saw what happened on Library. The courts just rubber stamp. The SEC's position probably gave more than they hoped for what will happen in this summary judgment with Ripple, and I think a lot of it is going to come down to this case. If they achieve even a remotely similar outcome to what happened with the Library, they will likely continue their reign of terror and target cryptocurrency exchanges and the entire cryptocurrency industry. However, if Ripple succeeds in this case, there will be a significant pushback. And they might have to strive to find consensus among crypto experts who have already attempted to provide explanations. Okay, so what's the problem? What is SEC primarily seeking that they likely do not have a right to? First and foremost, they seek access to these marketplaces in order to conduct surveillance and obtain information about the exchange's Bitcoin trading activities. That's why they are withholding the spot ETF from them. The catch is that they want to use force on a topic that has nothing to do with them, cybersecurity. And many in the crypto community will likely just sit tight and hope for the best. They're praying they won't have to deal with the SEC, and they're certain they won't have to deal with him. Gary wants to go through everything you've ever done and make sure you get hit with heavier fines and more severe penalties, not just in the future. And many are saying, "We can live longer than you, buddy. We'll see what happens when we get through this." I suppose that sums up the prevailing mentality in these parts. Let's check in with 2024 to see how things turned out. And we'll reevaluate if Gary is still active or not. People aren't going to want to voluntarily engage with him, so I think we're in a kind of a holding pattern until this Ripple case plays out, and I can't tell you how it will play out. In any case, word will spread quickly around here. And I'm sure you've noticed that despite Coinbase receiving a Wells notice, you haven't come across the corresponding complaint being filed. As far as drama goes, you haven't seen much else. They probably want to wait for the outcome of this matter in court because of how crucial it is. This has never been about XRP or Ripple's behavior, and we've emphasized as much from the start. All the marbles are at stake, and gosh, has it really turned out this way? We'll have to be patient, but I'm excited to see what Ripple brings. And then, in the aftermath, what happens with Coinbase? Exactly how do they plan on attacking Coinbase? Will they identify particular tokens? Will they be major players, or will they instead focus on the smaller coins that are more of a sideshow? What will be their focus? And again, time is running out. we're going to get a summary judgment with Ripple. We'll see what this character succeeds there and how he follows up with future enforcement actions, such as going after the Coinbase wallet, which is this D-app type of situation where you can trade on different things like Uniswap, things of that nature. And he may have to return to the crypto area, for direction, but how much help can he expect to get from them when they know his time may be better spent elsewhere? Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Please subscribe and like as always. Here on Yunga link, you can watch the revolution unfold live. So, 3/4 of the market is not ICOs or would not be considered securities under the Act, as is already well known in the United States and many other jurisdictions. 3/4 of the market is non-securities even in the United States, Canada, and Taiwan, the 3 jurisdictions that fall under or something like to the Howey test that we've discussed. In reality, it's just a commodity, a cryptocurrency used for exchanging cash. As a result, there will be discussions about whether or not ICOs should be considered securities. However, for 75% of the industry, it is mostly irrelevant from a legal standpoint. And I am not an expert. Even if I'm right about something, you shouldn't reward yourself financially. And please like and subscribe my channel. See you in the next one, bye.